continues to move while he gives it, and that's what creates the space. Defender gets sucked in. It is the Iranians who lead by 2 goals, 2-1 after the opening quarter.
Yeah, as things settle at the beginning of this this second quarter. One of
lovely ball. Chance inside, great defensive work there. Well read there from Asna Ashari. He must be given an escape, of course. He is given one, but he doesn't utilize that. It goes up the field, and Gonzalez immediately turns it over. Here's El Assaigi again.
Yeah, I was just going to say around the experience in this Argentina team, obviously trying to improve on their 7th place finish in Pretoria in 2023, but a lot of them playing in Europe, Italian coach. They've come over here, they've spent quite a bit of time, played a couple of test matches against Croatia in the week in Zagreb, and they are really looking to make their mark on this competition.
Aston Rodriguez tries to put inside, and not a great ball, but fortunately finds a foot, and so gets a free hit. El Assaigi testing his mate there, playing it's up. It's just a little bit, a few errors creeping into the defense there from Iran, but at least making sure it's happening outside the circle. We wait for the tournament's first PC. That's better from them. Drive up the side. That is going to be a strong blow of the whistle. I thought we might see the first card of the tournament there.
Yeah, I think, I mean, there's been no nastiness in the game so far. I think that was probably a little bit of an, maybe a bit too much stick in that tackle, and the free hit given. And
so it's one of those tackles where I know I'm going to get the ball, but I'm just going to leave a little bit extra in. And you know what you're doing. You're a sportsman. Here it goes. The Iranians pass a bit too deep as allows, and here's a chance now for Argentina. Gonzalez drives inside. He gets the shot away. It's saved on the first attempt. And that, well, they're asking for a penalty corner.
Yeah, the 3 points of contact rule there, as we see the replay, the carry, and that reverse stick shot, and then the defender just going onto his knee. So in indoor hockey, 3 points of contact can be a penalty corner against. So you can't put knees and hands and feet down on the floor, or certainly knees on the floor in those tackling positions, as you see the defenders around the ball there.
3 points, maybe getting away slightly with that. Timing could also be a call.
I would say that he probably wasn't engaging the ball.
Navarro just catching the stick there of Asna Ashari and just stopping him from defending. Again, it's clever hockey, as you'll see here. Just catches the stick that stops the tackle coming in. I feel like if Iran play a defensive game, they're going to get caught out here by the Argentines. They need to continue on the front foot. That's not a great ball as they give it away. And
predominantly indoor hockey is a game of counter-attack. So you're looking to win the ball from the set plays from the back. If you can win the ball and counter-attack, and then try and play with the man over. So 2v1s, 3v2s. And Argentina definitely in this second quarter, they've stepped up their press.
He does like the fantastic, but at times needs to make sure he's looking where it's going, because that no-look pass is just frustrating when it goes to someone else. It's beautiful, social media worthy when it lands.
Yeah, yes, indeed. I think part of the challenge with it is that the opposition will get used to it.
There's a chance here. Great defense again. Asna Ashari is having a superb game in defense so far as they lead the counter up the side. But Argentina get back, and Iran have to go again. Again, I just think they're falling over a little bit too easily in the contact, and they're maybe even helping the umpires make the decision by the ease of which, with how he went down there.
Yeah, Zeke Newman and Sean, you are not going to con umpires of that quality. Sean Edwards, who umpired the last World Cup final.
Of course, remember, a beautiful moment that was. Sean Edwards, Rachel Williams, both from England. A female-male team on a World Cup final. And arguably one of the greatest games of indoor hockey we've seen in that 4-4 draw. Chance here, well defended, and here's a chance now for Argentina. They've got numbers on the outside. El Assaigi cuts inside, and they get a penalty corner. Iran saying, was it not possibly lifted? I didn't see one. It went straight onto the foot. And once again, as the foot goes down into the accelerator, here we see it, not lifted. Good touch there by Ayala, wins the penalty corner. And again, you spoke about it, Andy, the need for players to be low in defence. The player was upright, and that opened the foot.
As a show, he's just got his weight slightly wrong there, as he's got his weight's on the left foot, and he couldn't adjust himself to prevent that ball hitting the foot. First penalty corner.
Here it goes. Argentina. It is Elasegi at the top. And there is an early expulsion, so to speak, sent out to the halfway for being over. They were over the line there. Oh, it's a green card.
It was a green card, not ready in time.
Yeah.
And for those watching, 20 to 30 seconds to get yourselves ready.
You have to be behind the line, sorry, and you have to be behind the line, and Zeke is telling them that. Here it goes, Elasegi, bad stop, it falls across, there's a chance! Oh, I think, did that hit the player? Did that hit the post?
Post, I think, off the post.
And that goes out. Well, Argentina saw that. Well, asking for a hit. We'll see the replay. Let's have a look.
Yeah, the slip, it doesn't quite work out. Great save from the keeper, and then he comes off that left post.
I'll tell you what, I thought for a second it caught the hip of the player. As we'll get a quick treatment here for Hatim and the judge. Now, there was a question there about the first one.
Yeah.
Was it a hit or was it a strong push? Your view there, Andy?
For me, it was a strong push, and whilst it's quite subjective around the hit, the slap, the push, but for me that was fine.
Yeah, there was no back. There's a big collision here. I tell you what, this game is ratcheting up in intensity and physicality as well. It's a short period here where Argentina have a man advantage. Can they create a goal-scoring opportunity? Holding the ball, looking, surveying his options. Elasegi says, move it on, bring it to me, come on, boys. Trying to lift his team. Can they find the equalizer here? Iran are very, very disciplined in their press, and that will be another penalty corner. Off the back of stick and the foot. Take your pick, Zeke Newman, and he does. And they've taken their player advantage and won a penalty corner.
So with the, and here's that play there, yeah, the ball, I think, onto the foot once again. So you've got 1 minute against the green card. You're looking to create one scoring opportunity within that minute when you have the extra player. Iran sitting deep, and they concede second penalty corner of the game. Right hand.
Sorry, and
Castle this time.
And the green card did expire just before the award, so full defense. Here it is, Elasegi, shot, goal! It's quick, it's gone to the side, and it is fired home. The leveller has been put away.
The slip here, so the ball out to the central castle, and simple slip, evading the desperate Iran defending on the line there, and really good the way that they that ball going onto that line made it very difficult. The slip was spot on there for Argentina. 2-2.
Gaston Rodriguez, the goal scorer, who levels matters, and once again these two teams are producing a mouth-watering battle, one that you don't really want to look away. We have 3 minutes to half-time. Oh, there's a little accident there. Touch and go. Can't make the checker. Hatim Jad comes out again. Doesn't get there, but does enough to get in the way, and there will be another injury here.
Yeah, Hatamajad took a whack there. He was in the wars yesterday in a training game, and we were really concerned at one point. Yeah, he took a whack on the Navarro's elbow there, purely accidental.
And the good news is he's up straight away. We're back underway. Hockey players made for tough stuff. Really enjoying this game. I do feel that its momentum has shifted into Argentina's favour right now.
The press has changed, Tarin. Yeah, the way they're pressing has changed. They're really stepping up. When that ball is going back to the left defender, they're only giving him the left boards to play in, and you can see Nourani there, the Iranian coach. Obviously, he's got quite a lot to think about during this period.
He'll probably be, well, nobody's ever happy for half-time, but if you're off at half-time 2-2 right now, he'd probably be slightly happier, I think, because the second quarter specifically, Argentina have stepped up a little bit.
They have, so a higher press, and now they're in possession, set at the back. Iran not stepping out of their own half, quite happy for Argentina to have the ball and make them play down the sides of the pitch.
penalty corner. It's the quickness of the hands that is just throwing the weight of the defence off, and that's creating opportunities. And if I was them, I would almost employ a very similar tactic this time around.
Yeah, and the elation we're seeing on both benches for winning penalty corners. Yeah, first time pass from the corner there. The ball goes onto the stick and it comes straight back. And there's no time for the Iranian defender to close it down. Penalty corner number 3.
Ceballos is the man at the top of this time. Next to Elisegi. Segi goes himself and he miscontrols it and lifts it himself. That's a disappointing moment. They've had 3 penalty corners and they have messed up 2. Iran haven't had to defend them.
Yeah, the injection's got to be right. That's a 1 from 3 in penalty corners is a pretty reasonable routine at international level, but both injections not been quite right. And Tamanajad making a good save there, getting into the right place.
And for me, I suppose 1 from 3, I'd be happy with those, provided the other 2 were defensive interventions. Here's a chance now for Iran. What a goal! Oh, it didn't look like he had an angle, but Payam Lashkari, against the run of play, has said no thank you. It's 3-2 to Iran.
Wonderful goal. Wonderful goal. The ball carried into the circle down the right. Lets the ball come across the body, looks at the keeper and throws it off the right foot with his weight on the right foot as the keeper, Ruiz, advances, has no chance into the roof of the net. Another fantastic bit of counter-attack finishing from this Iranian team.
Here's a chance now for Argentina. Ceballos, the man in the middle, goes across. Once again, Asna Ashari is the man that interferes. And it's lifted off of the stick of Elisegi. An interesting quarter of hockey. Argentina have been asking the questions. Once they finally landed that punch, immediately Iran go up the other side and land another. You feel like they have more gears to click through Iran, and they haven't found them just yet. That is a brilliant intervention, because Pasham was running around the back there once again.
Yeah, the risk-free reward of the way that Argentina are playing at the moment with their press is the higher you press, the more space you leave behind. So if Iran are able to play through that front 2, there is space for Iran in the circle, and they've just exploited, again, that space that Argentina are leaving.
Well, that will be that for the first half. It's been 5 goals, split almost evenly between the 2 teams. In a great quarter, Argentina leveled. Iran came back at the half-time. It is Iran 3, Argentina